here. All right. Okay. Water and my time to check. Good morning. Good morning again, everybody. We're going to start from standing position. So normally I like to do a standing position without my socks on. So that's what I'm doing now, taking my socks off. And just keep your blanket handy when we go down to protect knees, neck, and to sit on. So just keep that somewhere around. And we're standing now in Samastiti. Remember, equal standing pose. We try to place the weight equally distributed on the front and the back of the feet. Make sure you're lifting from the arches. If you feel like your knees are going inward, you press through the outside of your feet, and you got this nice alignment from the shoulder, hips, and outside of your feet. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then slowly rotate them and release them back and down. Let's do a couple more times here. Shoulder rolls to release any tension in the shoulders, and then allow the arms and the hands to draw by your hips as we guide the chin slightly back and towards the chest to get that nice long neck. Close your eyes or lower the gaze towards the floor. That's your choice. We're going to take the time here as we are focusing in our breath to feel our feet supporting the weight of our bodies. Just breathing in and out. Taking your time to find that nice, easy pattern of your breath. We can gradually begin to lengthen the inhales and the exhales. The goal is to slow the breath down in order to get the mind slowing down as well. If you are comfortable and familiar with Ujjayi breathing, you can begin to engage the practice of Ujjayi breath. Couple more breath, releasing, lengthening the exhalations. And slowly turn the palms forward, shoulder blades guiding to each other, and gently rock into your toes, heels up. Heels down, rotate the palms down by your hips. From the shoulder joints, rotate the palms facing forward, heels up. Heels down, hands down by your hips. At your own pace, keep moving, working with balance, just noticing your feet, how your balance is doing this morning. And when you're doing the rotation of the hands, don't just rotate the hands. Engage that all the joints, muscles, tendons, and ligaments to really bring the palms back. And then palms forward as you rock forward and up. Couple more rounds. One last, please. And slowly release the hands down by your hips, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down, going into the opposite directions, forward, down, back, couple more rounds. And then slowly bring the hands to your waist. Let's bring the right foot back to stretch the top of the front of your ankle and the top of your right foot. Lift from the heart. Keep your left leg engaged and the breath flowing. And release the ball of the right foot down and rotate the ankle in one direction again. The movement comes from the hip joint and just moves the knees, the ankle, the foot, and going into the opposite direction. Slowly mobilizing and waking up the body, and then release it down. Hands to your waist. Bring the right foot out, big toe touching, and then we're going to flex and point, 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 right foot under your right hip, and then extend the left foot back, pressing from the top of the foot, lifting from the heart. Engage your right leg. Keep your breath flowing. And the foot under the left hip to rotate from the hip joint, going in one direction. What I love about asymmetrical movement is always being able to notice my body, what it's doing, and how my body reacts in different directions. Going into the opposite direction, how my body reacts. Like I can see I have way more mobility on my right hip than my left hip. And that is a very interesting thing to keep checking in all the time. Now the left foot goes out and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Bring the left foot under your left hip and both feet again under the hips in Samastiti. Let's come in again. Heels up, rotate the palm facing forward, shoulders back, and then rotate the shoulders and then turn the palms back as you lower the heels. 2 or 3 more rounds. Repeating this pattern of movement, linking the breath, inhaling when we go up, exhaling way down. 1 more. Inhaling up and down. Now inhale to the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, reach and lengthen the spine, belly in. Exhale, release the arms down, shoulders forward, up, back and down. 1 more time. Inhale, reach, belly in. Exhale, down, hands down, shoulders up, back and down. With the next inhale, bring the right arm out to the side, release the left hand down. Exhale, hand down, left ear to left shoulder. Let us stretch of your neck. Inhale, head back through center, arm in T. Exhale, hand down, ear to your shoulder. At your own pace, keep moving, linking breath with the movement. 3 more rounds, please. Move slow. Regulate your breath. Head back through center, opposite side. Inhale, left arm to the T position. Exhale, lower left hand down, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release. Inhale, back through center. And down. 3 more rounds, please. And slowly head back through center, shoulders up, back and down. Hands to the heart, open the arms in T position, guide the shoulders back, release the hands down and behind you. Interlace the fingers, and as we move the arms away, look over to left shoulder. Exhale, relax the elbows, head back through center, release the hands down by your sacrum. Inhale, move the arms away, look over to the right shoulder, head back through center, soften elbows, release the hands. Inhale again, move and look over to your left. Relax the arms, head back through center. Inhale, move the arms, look over to the right. Back through center, release the hands, bring the arms to the side and flex. Fingers down, fingers up, fingers down. Relax your shoulders and elbows, mobilizing the and the wrists, but keep your shoulders and elbows soft. And then slowly release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Now bring the right arm across your chest and hug your right arm with the left arm. Guide the left elbow high as your left shoulder and then guide the right arm close to your left shoulder. If you notice your shoulder is coming up, release shoulder back and down. Use your breath. Feel the stretch on the outside of your right shoulder. And release, bring the arms out to the side. Release the hands down, shoulders up, back and down. Left arm across the chest. Hug your left arm with your right arm. Guide the right elbow high as the shoulder and then guide the arm closer to your right shoulder. Release left shoulder down. Concentrate on your breath. Keep the breath flowing. And then slowly release, bring the arm out and down, shoulders up, back and down. Sweep the arms up and overhead, interlace the fingers down the back of your head, elbows in, keep the upper spine long. Just as you exhale, very slowly, the chin slowly goes down to your sternum. Use your breath. Slowly bring the elbows out, separate the feet a little bit wider than the hips, and as you exhale, guide the right elbow towards the floor, to the right, and inhale, belly in, bring the spine back to the center. Exhale, move the hips to the right, spine goes to the left. Inhale, engage the core back to the center. Exhale to the right, back to the center, belly in. Exhale to the left, back to the center. Couple more time, mobilizing the spine, stretching those intercostal muscles. Inhale to the center, exhale to the left. Inhale back through center, releasing arms down, shoulders up, back and down. Let's start coming to the back of the mat. Again, feet wide as your hips into Samasthiti. Let's work on slowly stretching the spine and the back line of the legs. Place the hands to your thighs and gently with the spine flat, lower halfway down. And just if you need to bend the knees slightly, please go ahead, bend it, and then slowly bring the arms out and up, reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, lower the palms above your knees, relax and lower halfway down. Inhale, engage the core, bring the arms up and overhead, spine straight up. Exhale one more time, hands to your thighs above your knees, lower your way halfway down. And inhale, engage the core, arms out and up. Now, as you exhale, bend the knees slightly, lower the hands and touch the outside of your ankles. Engage the core, straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, flex the knee, move the hips back, a kind of gentle chair pose, touch the outside of the ankle if you can reach. Engage and reach up. Exhale, bend the knees and lower, touch the outside of the ankles. Engage the core and bring the arms overhead. And then exhale, bend the knees slightly and then lower the hands down towards the floor. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And you can bend one knee at a time, gently. If you like, you can lift a heel at a time as you straighten the opposite leg. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Relax your lower back. Relax your middle back. Keep the chin in so you're relaxing also your cervical spine as you keep paddling the feet to stretch the spine and the back line of the legs. Now holding, slowly rounding the spine, one vertebra at a time. We're going to make ourselves slowly all the way up. Shoulders up, back and down. Now inhale, bring the arms overhead, move the hips forward, open the chest, exhale, swan dive, hands towards the floor. Inhale, arms out to the side, engage and reach with the fingertips, move the pelvis, open the chest, arch the spine. Exhale, swan dive, hands down towards the mat, release the spine. Engage the core in reverse swan dive. Come all the way up, move the pelvis and the chest forward. Arching, exhale, swan dive, and release the hands down. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And now place your left hand outside of your left ankle. Bend the left knee, and then bend the right knee and twist. Bend the right knee and twist to the left. Take a deep inhale. Bring your left hand to your right ankle. Bend the left knee and open and twist to the right. Exhale again. Right hand to your left ankle. Bend the right knee. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, left hand down to your right ankle. Flex your left knee. Inhale, twist to the right. One more time, each side. Right hand to your left ankle, bend the left knee, twist to the left with the inhale. With exhale, left hand goes down to the outside of your right ankle as you bend the left knee. Inhale, open to the right. Back through center, holding from the opposite elbows. Bend the knees deeply and stretch the spine. Keep the breath moving. Feel the lengthening of the spine as you keep the chin in. Nice, easy breathing. Bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, keep the chin in. Slowly, as you inhale, you return to standing position. Move the pelvis, move the hips forward, open the chest, and gently return to your neutral position to Samasthiti. Hands to the heart center. Let's take the time here to reconnect back with the breath. We slow the breath down. We control the pattern of our breath. And slowly lower the hands down towards the hips. Now, let's step forward with your right foot. But first, before we're doing that, we're going to rotate the left foot about 35, 40-degree angle. And then the right foot goes forward. So just comfortable step, not too close to the back foot, not too far out, so you cannot come back in one step. So when you're there, adjust your hips, adjust your shoulder facing to the front of the mat, flex your right knee into the 90-degree angle, and let's come into warrior one. Virabhadasana 1, arms overhead, palms facing to each other. The shoulders are soft and you are engaging the quads. You're pressing through the outside of your left foot as you reach through the spine. Take a deep inhale and then extend the right leg, chin in, reaching with the arms, reaching with the fingertips and lower the hands down. If you can, to the floor, to a block, or you place your hands to your leg. Move the right hip back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, flex your right knee. Bring the arms out to the side in airplane pose. Engage the core and return back to warrior one. Shoulders backing down. Couple breath here. Keep lengthening the spine. Keep activating your right leg. Take a deep inhale. Straighten your right leg, belly in. Nice long spine. Reach, reach, reach. And then with exhalation, lower the hands down. Relax your neck. Couple breath. Flex your right knee, arms to the side in T position. Engage the core, engage the right leg. This is balance too. Return to Virabhadasana 1, warrior one. Couple breaths, strong legs, soft breathing. Last one, straighten the leg, the belly goes in, nice long spine. You reach through the fingertips, you keep the chin tucked, and as you exhale, you lower the hands down towards the floor. Relax your neck. Couple breath here. Flex your right knee, arms in T position, engage the core, and return to warrior one. From warrior one, release the hands down. And one step back, let's bring the right foot to meet your left foot. Samasthiti. Let's take the time here. Probably by the effort of these 3 rounds of between the movement, maybe the breath got a little short, so make sure your breath is flowing deep, long, and relaxed. Durga Sukshma, the quality of the breath, how the breath should be. And slowly lower the hands down towards the floor. Let's do the same thing, opposite side. Rotate the right foot in an angle. One comfortable step with the left foot, adjusting the hips, adjusting the shoulders, and just engaging the core. This is also good core work and back muscles work. So flex your left knee and find your warrior one. Arms overhead, shoulders back and down. Your left quad is strong and you're pressing through the outside of your right foot. Take a deep inhale, engage the core, reach, and then lower the hands down towards the floor, chin to your chest. Deep breathing. Flex your left knee, engage the core, reach with the arms, and return back to warrior one. Relax shoulders, lift the chest. With the next inhale, straighten the leg. Arms is going, reaching, the spine is reaching all the way down. Straighten your left leg and move the hip back. Adapt if you need to adapt. I'm adapting because this is my bad leg from the injury. Flex your left knee, engage the core, return to our last warrior one, shoulders back and down. Keep lifting from the heart. Keep both legs strong and engaged. Take a deep inhale, straighten the leg, reach with the arms, and then lower the hands down towards the floor. And chin in. Keep your breath flowing. Flex your left knee, arms to the side in T position, reverse one dive, return to warrior one. From warrior one, release the hands down towards the hips, and now engage the core, engage the legs to bring the left leg back to Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Let's reconnect back with the breath. And slowly lower the hands down towards the floor, to the hips. Now let's come into our balanced pose. So we start this morning rocking forward nap just to notice and test the water, how our balance was today. So now bring the hands to the waist and let's work on Vrikasana tree pose. Bring the right foot out, rotate and slide the foot and place the right heel into the inner part of your left ankle. I always like to say there are many versions of trees out there in the nature. We can do the same here. This is a version of a tree where just fine here. We can bring the hands to the heart, or we can bring that foot higher below the knee or above the knee. Never, ever, ever please place your foot on your knee joint. This is about concentration. It's not about fighting with the pose. This is about keeping the breath flowing, full, deep, and gentle. You can focus your gaze on the floor, find a spot. Just be aware of your breath. Notice your left foot holding the entire body. Up on your breath. Releasing the hands, releasing the foot, place the foot down. Let's release the tension on your left leg, your left foot, your left ankle. Just rotating. Do some movement there. And now we're going to place the weight on the right foot. Hands to the waist. Left foot out, rotate, and bring the heel to touch the inner part of your right ankle. This is your version of the tree, right here, right now. This is a beautiful, beautiful tree, strong tree. And you can change the version of the tree slowly, whatever you can. Find a place on the floor where you can focus your gaze, and perhaps you can bring the hands in a different position now. Okay, my balance is a little bit off. The funny part, I am standing on my right and my good leg, and shoulders back and down. You're breathing long, deep, and smooth. Soften your shoulders. Couple more breaths. And when you're ready, you release the arms, you release the foot, and let's mobilize and let go any tension in the right ankle, the right knee. And going to the back of the mat again. Now keep your blanket handy. We're going to use it now when we go down. So we're going to go nicely and bring the arms overhead. And as you exhale, flex from the hips, belly in, and exhale, fall forward to Uttanasana, standing forward bend. From here, let's walk the hands to the front to downward dog. So your wrist, your shoulder, hands are wide as your shoulders and your feet wide as your hips. Chin to your chest, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Rotation is the shoulders backing down. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels down. One more, inhale, heels up and down. Lower the knees down. So here, lower the knees down if you need to protect your knees like I need to. Place your blanket in your knees in your blanket, and let's come into tabletop position. Inhale, arch the spine into the cow. Exhale, round into the cat. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Deep exhale through the nose as you round and stretch the back line of the spine. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine and move the hips to the heels. Balasana, heels, elbows down, forehead to your hands or towards your block. Don't keep your head in the air. It's too much tension for your shoulder and neck. If this is too much for your knees, place a bolster, place something, a cushion under your hamstrings. Modify and breathe. Slowly return to table, stepping forward with your left foot, left knee over to your left ankle, right knee slightly back. Active and stretch, iliopsoas stretch, hands to your thighs and move the chest away. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale, bring the arms overhead, and then bring the arms out and behind you if this is possible for you. Interlace the fingers, slide the palms down to open the chest and guide the pelvis and the hips a little bit deeper. If this is too much for you, just keep the hands to your thigh. Remember, it's always a good idea to notice and to listen to the body. Keep opening that right hip flexor. If you're spending a lot of time reading, writing, seated position in the computer, iliopsoas stretch is a must for everybody. And then slowly lower the hands down, straighten the left knee. Pick up the ball of the foot, chin to your chest. Let's do some hamstring stretch here. Nice, easy breathing. Flex your left knee, bring the left knee back, and then step forward with the right foot. Left knee goes slightly back, hands to your thighs to slowly move the chest away from the thigh, and hips are facing to the front. Bring the arms overhead. With a nice long spine, sweep the arms out and behind you. Interlace the fingers, slide the palms down, the hands down to open the heart even deeper. or keep the hands to your right thigh, your choice. Hands down, straighten the leg, move the hips back, pick up the ball of the foot. Right side of the leg, get stretching out the hamstring. Flex your right knee, bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and we'll all move to Balasana, child's pose for a few rounds of breath. Take your time. And from here, let's take the blanket off the mat. Let's come to table. And from table, guide the chest forward, flex the elbows, belly goes in, and slowly lower the chest down towards the floor. Let's work on back strength. Let's move my stuff. And we're going to do it from airplane pose position. So let me adjust my mat here. And we're going to keep the chin always tucked in. So when we come up, we lift. We don't lead with the chin. We keep the neck neutral, gaze towards the mat, okay? Legs and feet together. And just rooting down between from your hips and your pelvis, chin in. Engage the core, arms in T position. With the next inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the arms up, keep the feet down. Exhale, lower down. Engage, chin in, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower. Press through the hips. Inhale, engage those back muscles. And exhale down. 3 more rounds. Activate the back muscles, lift. With control, exhale, lower down. Don't rush. 2 more times. Press through the hips. Inhale, up. And down. 1 more press. Inhale, up. And all the way down. Now flex the elbows, place the hands under the shoulders. We're going to come into child's pose to counterbalance the back bend. Press the palms, lift the chest, lift the pelvis, bend the knees, move the hips to the heels, and take a nice break here to soften and stretch lower back again. And from here, come to table, drop the legs to one side and swing the legs to the front of the mat. So grab your mat, your blanket or your towel again to place it on the back. When we're going down, you want to protect your neck with your blanket. All right, let's come a little bit out farmer's pose to stretch again those shoulder blades, the muscles in the back of your rib cage, stretching the upper spine, the middle back. The chin goes in. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest, and then lower the elbows under your shoulders with the palms facing down. Notice my elbows are not front and too far back. Right under the shoulders in a 90-degree angle. Let's work a little bit of core work. The belly goes in and the lower back flatten the mat. Lift the feet into the 90-degree angle. And let's straighten the right leg forward, lower and hover. Inhale, flex the right knee, and both knees are into 90 degrees. Now the left leg goes forward. Exhale, engage and hover. Inhale, lift and flex. Now both legs are going to straighten forward, lower and hover. Inhale, engage the belly and flex into the 90-degree angle. Lower back, flatten the mat. Right leg goes forward, exhale, lower and hover. Flex your right knee, 90-degree angle. Left leg forward, lower, hover. Flex, and then now both legs straighten and exhale. With exhalation, engage the belly and lower and hover with control. Flex both knees, 90-degree angle. One more time. Right leg goes forward, straight and lower, hover. Flex into the 90-degree. Left leg goes forward, engage, lower and hover. Flex the knee, 90-degree. Now both legs straight, forward, engage the core, hover. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees, feet down, palms to the side, straighten the elbows and come into farmer's pose to stretch and release any tension on your lower back. Keep the chin in. Take an inhale, and we're going to go down. Hands to your knees, rounding the spine. The belly goes in. Activate the core and slowly, gently, one verb at a time. Lower down, down, down. Place the towel or the blanket under your head. Take a moment with the hands to your belly. Elbows down, belly breathing. Concentrate on inhaling, ballooning the belly out. Exhaling, releasing the muscle of the belly, sinking the belly down. Just breathe in and out. A few more rounds. Now, please bring the hands to your thigh, to the knees, and bring the thighs into the chest to stretch the lower back. And lower the right foot down. Place the left foot on top of your right thigh. IT band stretch. We never miss this one. Holding from the hamstring, from the shin, or if you like, you can straighten the leg up to go deeper and holding from the calf muscle of your right leg. That's what if you prefer to go deeper into the IT band stretch on your right side. Close your eyes and breathe. And slowly lower. Right foot down, left foot down, switch legs. Right foot goes on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring, the shin, or if you can stretch, you hold from the back of your left calf muscle, and you just breathe through the outside of your right hip. And slowly release, lower the left foot down, lower the right foot down. Now let's come into windshield wiper movement. We want to mobilize the hips a little bit, rocking the legs from side to side, and the head is going into the opposite direction. Few rounds here, please. Now let's come into arms in T position, feet off the mat into the 90-degree angle. Let's come into a twist. Slowly, we're going to work also with the core. As we exhale, slowly going to the left, all the way down. When you get there, right leg straighten, right foot goes to your left hand. Flex your right knee, engage the core, slowly bring the legs back through the center. As you exhale in control, you lower both legs, twisting to the right. With the next inhale, you straighten the left leg foot to your right hand. Flex your left knee, engage the core back through center. Exhale in control, slowly please. Twist to the left. Inhale, stand the right leg to your left hand. Flex the right knee, engage the core. Inhale, both legs coming back through the center. With the next exhale, engage the core slowly. Exhale, both legs to the right. Straighten your left leg, touching your right hand with your left foot. Flex your left knee, engage the core gently back through center. One more time each side. With the next exhale, slowly go all the way down towards the floor. With your next inhale, straighten leg, touch your right foot. Flex the knee, engage in coming back through center. Last round, exhale, flex, slowly twist to the right, in control, slowly. Straighten your left leg, touch your left foot with your right hand. Flex the knee, engage the abdomen, bring both legs back through the center. Lower the feet down, and let's come into bridge pose to align the spine. Make sure your spine is in line. Your feet are wide as your hips, and then slowly you lower your bridge down towards the floor. Feet off the mat, hands to your knees, Apanasana. Flex the elbow, thighs into the chest, and thighs away. Just keep moving few rounds like this. Let's help our lower backs a little bit here with this stretch. And now thighs away, and let's rotate, make circles with the knees. One direction. And going into the opposite direction. And slowly lower the feet down towards the floor. Bring the hands to your belly, elbows to the side, soft shoulders and chest. Take a moment. Now let's bring the left thigh into the chest, reach with your left hand. Now let's come into half happy baby. So you can grab the outside of your left foot or outside of your left ankle. Guide the left thigh onto the edge of your left rib cage. Breathe through your half happy baby. And slowly lower the left foot down. Let's do the same thing, opposite side, holding from the outside of the foot or outside of the ankle. Breathe through the happy baby, half happy baby. Then make sure your hips are even. I'll pick up the left foot and let's come into the full happy baby. Chin slightly tucked in. You can stay still. You can give yourself a massage as you rock your happy baby from side to side if you prefer. Relax your pelvic floor, your inner thighs. And then slowly guide the sole of the feet together, holding from the top of the feet, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. Holding from the feet. Chin slightly tucked in. You don't want the chin looking up to the sky. You want to lengthen, you want to stretch the back of your head, the back of your neck, as you guide the chin slightly tucked in. Now, holding the sole of the feet together, let's release the feet down. And again, bring the palms to your belly. Belly breathing. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, soften the muscles of the abdomen. Just breathe here as you relax your glutes, your groins, your pelvis, your hips, and inner thighs. Just breathe through this opening. Now slowly guide the thighs and the knees together and walk the feet wide as your mat. Keep the hands in your belly. Keep belly breathing. Now slowly open the knees out. Bring the arms into the T position and let's windshield wiper the legs moving from side to side. Just few rounds here. Moving the hips, the neck. Now let's come back through center. Keep the right foot where it is and walk your left foot towards where your right foot is. And then open the left knee out. Relax your left iliopsoas. Soften the glute on your left side. Guide the left thigh to your right thigh and then place your left foot to the edge of your left mat. Now walk your right foot to your left foot and then with a knee bend, release the right leg out. Now it's time to soften, to release your iliopsoas on the right thigh. At the right side, make sure your right glute, also the right hip is softening as well. Slowly guide the right leg close to your left knee. Walk the right foot to the edge of the mat. Adjust your spines into a gentle bridge. Some windshield wiper movement again here. And slowly return back to center. Straighten both legs. Turn the feet out. Pointed toes. Bring the arms overhead to reach through the fingertips. Find space in between each vertebrae. Pointed toes. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the arms down towards the mat, palms facing up, but away from the body. Relax everything. You are now in your Shavasana, but take your time to cover yourself if you need to. Just stay comfortable and warm. So if you need to put socks on or the sweater on, or if you have your blanket to cover with your blanket, please do so.
Raquel, I have a 9 o'clock meeting, so I'm gonna sign off.
I can't hear you very well, but I'm going to mute everybody now. Sorry about this. And it's time to let go. Joint attention. Entire body. head to toes. You're slowing down the breath. You are slowly sinking into a full relaxation. You can notice the spine, and you can be aware of the natural curvatures of your spine. Starting from your cervical spine, your neck, there is a gentle curvature there. Your neck, your cervical spine. You release the muscles surrounding the neck. And you go down into your thoracic spine, your middle back, and your rib cage. And you slowly let go every tension you might be holding in those muscles surrounding the spine, from the thoracic spine down to the beginning of your lower back. That part of the spine is gently touching the floor, supporting you. And then we go down to your lumbar spine. And there's a gentle curvature again, moving away from the floor. You do your best to soften the muscles surrounding your lumbar spine. You go down to your sacrum, that triangle-shaped bone, all the way down to the coccyx. You can feel it in touch with the floor, with your yoga mat, and so are your glutes. And we are trying to soften all that region. Just breathe through your body. Surrender and let go. Now slowly, you bring the awareness back to your body. You feel your neck as you move from side to side, gently rocking the head. Rotating your ankles, you're rotating your wrists. And slowly you're moving your fingers and your toes. With the next inhalations, the arms are coming overhead. You're pointing the toes, and then again, find that space in between each vertebra. Grow taller, create that space, much needed space. And breathe and reach and take another deep inhalation. And as you exhale, you're bending the knees and gently you're rocking over to one side. Take your time, please. No rushing. When you are ready, please meet me. Let's all sit together. The hands to your thighs, elbows by your rib cage. The spine is lifted from the heart center. We're rooting down from our hips. Soft muscles on the face. Eyes closed or lowering the gaze towards the mat. Bring the tension to the belly region, the abdomen. We're going to breathe through that, in and out, in and out. Every inhalation, the belly balloons out. And as we exhale, we allow the belly to sink into the spine, releasing all the air out through the nose. Slow the breath down. Slowly return to your regular breathing. Guiding the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Taking the moment to feel the body, to notice any difference between the beginning of the session and till this moment. And take the time to notice the mind. Does the mind feel more at ease, more peaceful? Does it feel the same or agitated? Just watch, observe, and be aware of the body and the mind. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating. We'll have peaceful, loving, sweet words to keep spreading and sharing. And may our actions always be inspired by love, joy, gratitude, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I thank you all very much for being here today. Namaskar.